The story of Old Clubfoot in Siskiyou County in April of 1890. Old Clubfoot. The first light bled over the jagged peaks, painting the Siskiyou Mountains in hues of rose and gold. A pristine silence hung heavy in the air, broken only by the whisper of wind through ancient pines and the distant rush of the Rogue River. Old Clubfoot, a grizzly of immense size and power, roamed this untamed land. The grizzly monarch. Scars, etched deep into his thick hide, spoke of countless battles fought and won. His eyes, dark and knowing, held the chilling gaze of a predator at the apex of his world. He moved with a deceptive grace, his massive frame navigating the steep slopes and dense undergrowth with the ease of a phantom. Ranchers spoke of him in hushed tones, their voices tinged with fear and grudging respect. Each spring, as they drove their cattle into the high meadows, the specter of Old Clubfoot loomed large, a constant reminder of the untamed wilderness that surrounded them. Terror in the valleys. From the Rogue Valley to the Applegate, all along the Klamath River up towards Klamath Falls, Oregon. The tales of his exploits spread like wildfire. A mangled steer, half-eaten, left as a grim calling card. The earth churned and trampled where he had unearthed a buried cache of wintering ground squirrels. A cabin, its door reduced to splinters, stood as a silent testament to his raw power. Fear mingled with anger, fueling a growing resentment among the settlers. They had carved their homesteads from the wilderness, but Old Clubfoot served as a stark reminder that they were merely trespassers in his domain. The stage was set for a confrontation, the age-old struggle between man and beast. Hunters, lured by the challenge and the promise of a hefty bounty, poured into the Siskiyous. They came armed with their finest rifles and unwavering resolve, determined to bring down the mighty Grizzly. But Old Clubfoot was cunning, his senses sharpened by years of survival in this unforgiving land. He would vanish into thin air, leaving the frustrated hunters trailing empty-handed, their confidence shaken. Then came the fall of 1899. Elias Wright and Walter Bean, experienced hunters from Hornbrook, set their sights on Old Clubfoot. They spent several days tracking him, learning his habits. Their pursuit led them to a mist-shrouded canyon near Pilot Rock on top of the Siskiyous. There, the legendary Grizzly made his final stand. The air crackled with tension as they locked eyes. Shots rang out, and when the smoke cleared, Old Clubfoot lay still. The news of his demise spread like wildfire, bringing a collective sigh of relief to the settlements that had lived in his shadow for so long. Yet, even in death, Old Clubfoot cast a long shadow over the Siskiyous. His story became woven into the fabric of the mountains, a cautionary tale whispered around campfires, a reminder of the untamed wilderness that lay just beyond the flickering light. For Old Clubfoot was more than just a grizzly. He was the embodiment of the wild, untamed spirit of the mountains, a legend that would forever roam the Siskiyous.